In the year 2000, a small, struggling startup asked Blockbuster to acquire them for $50 million. Blockbuster's executives laughed them out of the room. That startup was Netflix. 10 years later, Blockbuster filed for bankruptcy. Netflix was worth billions. This isn't just a business story. This is a masterclass in how giants fall and how underdogs win. To understand how badly Blockbuster lost, you first need to understand how completely they dominated. Founded in 1985 in Dallas, Texas, Blockbuster became the undisputed king of home entertainment. At their peak, over 9,000 stores worldwide, 84,000 employees. A brand so powerful that Friday night meant one thing: driving to Blockbuster. And here is the part that matters most. In the year 2000 alone, late fees brought in $800 million, nearly 16% of their total revenue. That number is important. Remember it. This was an empire built not just on entertainment, but on punishing their own customers. In 1997, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph founded Netflix. They started simple, mailing DVDs to people's homes. But in September 1999, they made a pivot that changed everything. They scrapped the per-rental model and launched a monthly subscription with no late fees. Ever. That one move was a direct answer to Blockbuster's most hated policy. And by 2000, Netflix was growing fast, but burning through cash. So, Hastings flew to Blockbuster's headquarters in Dallas and offered to sell Netflix for $50 million. CEO John Antioco reportedly found the offer so insignificant, he didn't take it seriously. They said no. That decision became one of the most expensive missed opportunities in business history. 3 things destroyed Blockbuster from the inside. 1. The late fee trap. $800 million a year from late fees was too good to walk away from. Even when they knew customers hated it, they couldn't let it go. That comfort made them blind. 2. Too late and too divided. In 2004, Blockbuster finally launched an online rental service. In 2005, they even eliminated late fees and launched a hybrid model that was genuinely competing with Netflix. But internally, leadership changes and investor pressure weakened the strategy before it could fully compete. Every time they tried to move forward, internal conflict pulled them back. 3. Debt they couldn't escape. Blockbuster was carrying nearly $1 billion in debt. Every attempt to innovate hit the same wall. They were trying to run a race with a boulder chained to their leg. By 2007, Netflix launched streaming. Blockbuster had no effective answer. By 2009, Netflix had 10 million subscribers. Blockbuster was bleeding stores, cash, and customers, all at once. In September 2010, Blockbuster filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. 9,000 stores, 84,000 jobs, a cultural institution, gone. In 2011, Dish Network bought what remained of Blockbuster for just $320 million, a company whose market cap had once peaked at nearly $8 billion. Meanwhile, the startup they laughed out of the room? Netflix ended 2010 with 20 million subscribers and a stock price that had surged dramatically that same year. The underdog hadn't just won, they had lapped the giant. Blockbuster didn't lose because Netflix was smarter. They lost because of 3 things every business needs to hear. Comfort is the enemy. When $800 million is flowing in every year, why change anything? That comfort is exactly what made them blind to the threat growing right in front of them. Revenue can become a prison. The very thing making Blockbuster rich, late fees, was the same thing customers resented most. Netflix didn't win on technology alone. They won by treating customers like partners, not problems. Adaptation delayed is adaptation denied. Blockbuster had the brand, the customer base, the infrastructure. They tried to adapt, but too late, too divided, too deep in debt. By the time they seriously moved, it was already over. Here is the truth that stings. Blockbuster didn't lose to Netflix. Blockbuster lost to its own inability to let go. Netflix didn't build a better video store. They made the video store irrelevant. If your business is winning today, that's great. But ask yourself one honest question. Is there a Netflix being built right now in someone's garage aimed directly at you? If this hit different, subscribe.